Hi, this is Christine with Where's Watson. As our community may know, and some of you may have already purchased, we have designed RRC Polytech t-shirts to honor and recognize residential school survivors and those who never made it home. As part of our RRC Polytech commitment through our strategic plan to Truth and Reconciliation, we invited local artist Peatr Thomas to create the orange shirt design for RRC Polytech. And I'm very pleased to have Peatr join us today to talk about the very special design that we will all be wearing. So Peatr, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with this project?
So RRC Polytech just reached out about the idea of creating a design for a shirt, and it was basically all ears open kind of. I don't think they had any idea of like exactly what they wanted, but they shared along with the elders ideas of what they want the design to say and portray. And so I took all my notes and sat on it for about a week and let it kind of propagate in my mind. And this is what I came up with.
Wonderful. So, through that artistic process, can you tell us a little bit about the design and about how it came to be? It is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. So one of the things that was said more common in what they wanted to see was they wanted to also honor the youth today and the idea of moving forward, but also protecting the youth today. So in Anishinaabe culture, the bear is a protector. So naturally, I wanted to do something with the bear paw, and yeah, perfect. So we have a bear paw here, and with the shape of it already, it's kind of moving forward, I figured. And with today, it's youth, that's where I had, it's a youth with sort of like modern clothing, I guess you can say, guided by two, you could say, ancestors, but they're also parental figures in more traditional clothing. And the connection actually starts with the mother here, as we all come from mothers, but also Mother Earth, and they are guiding the child, but also protecting. And from this mother comes this circle of protection, which then leads up to the bear paw's fingerprints, I guess you can call it, which are also sort of silhouettes of, I guess you could say, like ancestors or spirit guides, as we would say. Other things, places would say, like maybe guardian angels, or whatever your belief is, but we do have some kind of guidance. And so that's what this is here above. But it's all connecting in a clockwise manner, ending up back at the circle here. And this here is to represent the connection between the parental figures, in order to guide the youth here.
How long did it take you to complete?
Once I came up with an idea for a design, it really only takes maybe a few hours. It's just, I do a rough sketch and then I finalize the idea once the rough idea is okay, that everyone's happy.
And what does this mean to you personally to have done this design?
It means a lot to me personally because both of my parents are residential school survivors. Basically everybody in my family, aside from my cousins, first cousins, are all residential school survivors. And I often look today at like, what does that mean? Like, yes, my parents have survived residential school, but then, myself and my first cousins and many others, we still suffer, what's happened from that, because my parents were really hurt from it, and it's just like a form of like recycled trauma, what happens. And for someone like me, it took a lot of work to get past, not continuing that cycle. And it took a lot of healing and understanding and learning and self-educating to get to a point where I feel comfortable with myself, I feel comfortable with my past. I'm looking forward to the future. I feel good about everything. And so this meant a lot to me personally. So I was really happy to do this for Red River Polytech. I'm really happy with the design, and I think it sends a good message, which is the point. I like the idea of people interpreting things as their own, and I think overall people are happy with it.
Wonderful, we are.
Yeah.
It's a really strong image. It's a message of hope, of protection, but also, as you say, moving forward together in reconciliation. So
Yeah.
we're so honored, Peter, to have your artwork as part of our commitment to truth and reconciliation. And I know we talk about the 7 generations and the impact on the 7 generations, and this is just the start. So thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, and go buy your orange shirt at our bookstore. Take care.